Hello and welcome to the channel. It is a new day and you're watching a new episode of Vinland Saga. This is episode 16 and I've been really curious about what is going to happen in this episode after what we saw in the last episode with the egghead, right? He revealed some very important information that he should have told Ashlad before. Right. So that kind of ruins a lot of the plans here. We will see how they proceed from here. So without further ado, let's jump into it. And before watching, please don't forget this is not a market substitute. Please support the anime through official sources. And with that, let's begin. Starting off rough. Owl, yeah. A lot of people don't realize how big owls' beaks actually are. They don't have small beaks. They have normal sized beaks, but they are just covered in a lot of feathers. If you don't believe me, you can Google owl beak. You'll find out. Yeah. I feel
フィ
bad
ン
for
ラ
him.
ンド兵数人を相手に獅子奮陣のご活躍でしたが
Mhm.
背後からの槍にあえなくご胸中を
At least they made sure to say it. He was stabbed from the back.
ウサギの煮込みを食べていたんだ。
Mhm.
途中飛び出していって。あれ、変だな。さっきまで。だって。
Thorfinn probably knows what happened.
ご用意を
I have a feeling Thorfinn knows what
トルフィ
happened.
ン絶対におそばを離れるなよ
あ冗談じゃねえやだぜ俺は待ておいてめえ
殿下の親はお前の仕事だろう
押し抜かしてやんの大丈夫か、
Mhm.
あのヘタレ王子恨めったかもだぜアシュラッドラグナルを殺したのはまずかったんじゃねえか
Mhm.
でけえ
History of
声で話す
peace.
な手下どものほとんどは事情を知らんやったのはあくまでもイングランド兵だボロを出すなよ
どうかね、
Mhm.
あんたラグナルとは反りが合わなかったからないくらヘタレでも気づくんじゃねえの
Yeah.
証拠がなけ
But here's the thing, right? Even if he knows there is no evidence of it, right? Proof is what matters. In things like this. Without proof, you may believe it, but you can't prove it.
いいのよ王子がヘタレなのはラグナルが甘やかすからだ
That is true.
適当なところで消えてもらわにゃ俺が困る
Mhm.
ヘタレで結構じゃんか扱いやすいぜ王
なあ
子を足がかりに出世するのにもって
He needs to be capable. He needs to be competent. Even if he's a figurehead, he needs to be competent in doing the day-to-day activities. So, right? He only needs to listen to Ashlad about the general direction to go in, but the specifics he should be able to do on his
そう
own.
だ
ビョルンお前が今日まで俺についてきたのはなんでだ
はあそりゃまあ俺がついて行きたかったからだよ
Mm-hmm.
俺もさ俺も俺の主を選ぶ
Mm-hmm.
俺の主は俺がついて行きたくなるような男であるべきだ
Mm-hmm.
なんてな博打だよビョルンうまくすりゃあの王子様は生まれ変わるかも
Yeah, right. There is some truth to that, right? The leader has to be decisive, a leader has to be confident, a leader has to be strong. Right? That is what instills loyalty and confidence in his subjects. So,
知れん
うまくいかなかったらどうするよやろうあのままへこんじまって立ち直らんかもしれねえぜ
that is a valid fear.
そん時は見捨てるさ俺の主の資格はねえ
Mm-hmm. Ow, ow, ow. I felt it through the screen.
なん
What
か
the fuck?
喋りそうか
ムカつくぜこの野郎悲鳴一つあげやがらね
Mm-hmm.
え一丁前に殉教者気取ってやがるこれだからキリスト教徒は綺麗なんだ
おめえの蹴りがぬるいんだよ俺が手本見せたら蹴りってのはなこう
なあ見事おめえこそ塗りよ顎から行けよ待て待て次は俺だ
The This is going to sound random, but I have talked about self-defense in episodes before. And if you are in a situation where you need to kick someone, you should kick with your knee or your shin. Your knee or your shin. But when you kick with your knee, make sure you bend your knee. Don't kick with a straight knee. Yeah. You don't kick with the foot because the ankle is one of the weakest joints in your body. You'll break your foot if you try to kick with your foot. If you watch MMA fights, they don't kick with their feet. They kick with the shin bone. The shin bone is strong. So you kick with your shin, you kick with your bent knee.
やめやめたくもう手加減しなさいよ君たち殺しちまったら何も聞き出せないでしょ
Oh,
殺すがいい。死はすべてを見ておられる。貴様らでエンジンの悪行の数々を。
here's an interesting thing, right? He's saying that God is seeing their evil and everything. That is fine. Let's say there are two religions, both have different standards of morality, right? One thinks the other person is a sinner, and the other person thinks this person is a sinner. So in that case, who's really a sinner, right? That is a fun, but like interesting conversation to be had about morality.
まだ元気じゃんハサミある探してこい
Cheers. He's gonna pull out the nails or something.
さて繰り返すぜイングランドの隊長さん
Mm-hmm.
聞きたいことは3つ援軍の規模とそれらがここに到着するまでの時間それと俺たちの存在をどうやって知ったかだ
Mm-hmm.
話せば助けてやろう
けだものめ。貴様らには裁きがふさわしい最後が待っているぞ。
And you're supposed to be forgiving. You're supposed to pray for them,
いや
right?
ハサミってこれでいいか
He's going to pull out the nails or teeth or something. One of the oldest forms of
隊長さん
advanced interrogation.
爪伸び
I don't want to use the actual word. So.
不衛生だ少し切った方がいい
Mhm.
ごめん
Fingertips.
深爪しちゃった押さえてろ
And that works because your fingers are very sensitive, right? They are meant to hold things. So you have a lot of touch sensors in your fingers.
かも2
So it
回
hurts a lot.
えげつね。
何頑張ってんだあの野郎。
地獄に落ちろ天神ども貴様らさえ貴様らさえ来なければ俺の村も貴様らに焼かれた妻も娘もなぶられて殺されたけだものめここは俺たちの土地だってで
ああそう僕たちけだものですか無知なお前たちに一つ歴史を教えてやろうありがたく聞けよサクソン人いやこの辺りの住人はアングル人かまあどっちでも同じかこの土地はもともとはお前らのものじゃないんだよ
Mm-hmm.
最初の住人はケルト人だ
Celtics.
森に暮らし精霊を崇めていた今のウェールズの民の先祖だ
Mm-hmm.
やがてローマ人がやってきた、
Mm-hmm.
彼らは支配者だったがケルト人と共にこの地に暮らし知恵と
I don't know how historically accurate that is. Again.
文化を授けたローマ人が去り最後にお前たち
Anglo-Saxons, yeah.
人がやってきた500年ほど前のことだ
Mm-hmm.
お前たちはケルト人に何ももたらさなかったそれどころかケルト人を荒れ地へ追い出してこの豊かな平原を独占したんだ、嘘じゃねえよデン人がケダモノだってんならお前らアングロサクソンも相当ケダモノなんだぜ
It's all a frame of
俺たちは
reference.
暴力でこの地を奪った俺たちデン人は
The same thing with the discussion of immigrants happening in the West right now. They're talking about how can immigrants be here, right? This land belongs to us, and etc. etc. And like, aren't you immigrants to begin with? No, they were like Native Americans, from whom you took the land by force in a very violent fashion. In UK, you guys found colonies, right? In the past. So just the irony and hypocrisy of the whole immigration story. There are nuances to it, but I don't know. Let me know what you think about it in the comments.
お前ら以上の暴力でこの地を奪う。まさか文句はあるめな。
黙れ蛮族どもの言うことなど誰が信じ
You
る
don't have to believe it. It's true.
人の話を聞かない子は先生嫌いだな。おや隊長さん、あんたの顔ってよーく見ると鼻も伸びてるな。
アシュラッ
何だ耳。
トわからん。だがおい、南から来る。
Mm-hmm.
敵のゾーンか。
え、真夜中だぜ。
イングランド人が野州とは恐れ入ったぜ。
Mm-hmm.
来たがもう遅いぞ貴様らは死ね伝人同士で共食いし合うがいい
伝人
教えてやる来るのはトルケルだ相手に不足がなかろうトルケルだ
トルケルだとどうすんだよ。おい、トルケルって言ったか。
Mm-hmm. Morale's going down.
本当だったらまずいんじゃね
Yeah.
トルケル
Yeah, morale's going down. Rumors are spreading. It's not good for the forces.
トルケルが来るぞ。
あの村かみたいっすね。
Mm-hmm. There's one guy spreading so much terror.
ファーリとインゴルブの隊は左、ホットルは右だ。俺は真ん中ね。基本的には皆殺し。王子は殺すなよ。あとナイフ使いのチビがいるはずだ。
Mm-hmm.
そいつも殺すな。
Wants to personally fight him.
俺の遊び相手だ。
Mm-hmm.
トルケルが来るぞ。
この離せゲロめ僕の命令に逆らうのか
Shut up.
ラグナルをこんなところに置いていけるかラグナルと一緒じゃなきゃ僕は行かないぞ
お諦めください殿下。ソリは3台死体を積み込む余裕はござい
Yeah,
ません。
that will take up the place for a whole person. Not gonna happen.
葬儀をせよ戦士の
And I guess you could just shove it on the seat or something, but I think Ashla doesn't want to bother with it.
敬意を払え命令だ
時間的余裕も
You don't have the power to give orders right now. What the fuck are you gonna do? You're not in the kingdom.
ございません。
This is not the royal court.
弾お嫌だ僕は行かないぞラグナルラグナル
Thank you. Thank you.
ラグナルは死んだ。もう呼んでも来
Yeah.
貴様
アチュラット脱走者だトルケルに下る気だぜ
こい
You
つ
know,
は
you
根
know,
腹に隠れてやがった。
you know what happens with deserters. We've talked about it in the
ラ
past.
グナルの言う通りだ。
Deserting is one of the biggest
隙
crimes.
がない俺たちだけじゃねえ。みんな内心やべえと思ってんだ。今回ばかりはいけねえ。だってあんた今トルケルに食いつかれちまってんだぜ。
勝手に行けよ。いいかお前ら。自分のつきたい狩猟につけ。去る者は去れ。
Hmm.
俺は咎めねえ。俺と共に来るやつは
I mean, he has only 3 slits, so
トルケルを振り切るまで歩ける。食べながら歩き、眠りながら歩け。 いいか野郎ども、ついてこれなきゃ死ぬと思え。
I mean, you would ideally kill all the deserters. Reason being, they might leak intel, right? Even if you don't care about having less people, they might leak intel that might seem insignificant to you, but might be significant to the other party. So yeah, so on a safe side, strategically speaking, imprisoning them, incapacitating them, or is something that you would do. Like how many people are going, how many soldiers are there, how many swords do they have, how many spears do they have, how many shields do they have, right? All of this information is important. How much food do they have, do they have any cooks, do they have any tents, how many sleds do they have, um all that information is important, because depending on that you can judge where they're going, what they're going to do, how long can they travel. I expected this. I mean, Thorkel is not someone who would stake in people like that, because they could be spies, right? It's dumb. That is dumb. If you are deserting, you run away. Don't go to the other side, because they will not trust you in any case, because you might be a spy, or you might be there to sabotage people. You might be there to leak intel, right? It's dumb. And if the other side is like Thorkel, who has enough manpower, who has enough force to do the mission, then there is nothing for him to gain and everything for him to lose. So that possibility is not uh, profitable enough to consider.
狩猟の名はアシュラッドか。
Mhm.
お、こりゃいい剣だ。
Mhm.
いただき。お、いいな。
逃げてきたやつがいるってことはだ。
Mhm.
連中だいぶ動揺してるってことだな。
But they should have interrogated some intel just for the sake of it.
なあ、かわいそう。
Mhm.
仲間に入れてやればいいのに。いいんだよ。こっちはクズだ。戦いもしねえで降参するような
Yeah.
臆病
If you are deserted once, you can desert again. No one's gonna trust you.
なものはいらねえ。東だ。王子を追うぞ、チンピラども。気合い入れろ。
Oh.
右に寄ってる。ああ、戻せ。あ、違う。俺から見て右だ。そうそう。
January 1014 AD, Upper Severn River, Earldom of Mercia.
早く行け。後ろ使えてんぞ。
トログリム、アトリ、来い。
You select
この
those two.
橋を壊す。お前らが指揮を取れ。急げよ。
足をばらすぞ。斧を持ってるやつは手伝え。
トロケルは近いか。耳を。
うるさくてわからねえが、橋を壊す時間ぐらいはあるかもな。
This dude's gonna start acting up, I feel like.
おい、こらこらこらこら、坊主てめえ、何してくれてんだいきなり。
酒ありませんか。
あってもおめえにはやらねえよ。俺らだって満足に飲めてねえんだぜ。お
Mhm.
めえの分なんかねえよ。
Yeah.
今がピンチだってこと分かれよ、坊さんよ。
What is the prince thinking?
いやー、相当ちべてえぞ、
Mhm.
これ。
Ideally, you would break it in the middle.
おい、浅くねえかこの川。歩いて渡れるじゃねえか。橋落とす意味あんのか。
だからって放っとくわけにもいくめえ。
嫌がらせぐらいにはなるかもな。
Mm-hmm.
ご自慢の知略もネタ切れか。アシェラットの旦那よ。
ビョルン、トルフィン。どうした？ヨレ。なんだよ。ビョルン、王子をこっちの二頭立てに移せ。御者はお前だ。トルフィンは王子と一緒に乗って待機してろ。
Mm-hmm.
は？何を？
I'm assuming the plan is to use the rest of the battalion as a distraction while they go off in a different direction.
おい、アシュラッド。マジか。
俺の特技だ。
Mm-hmm.
そいつがどんなやつなのか、パッと面見りゃ大体わかる。
Mm-hmm.
大物か小物か、利口かバカか、
Mm-hmm.
忠義者の中に裏切り者が混じってるのもわかるのさ。
Mm-hmm.
あ
It is a revolt just waiting to happen. So taking time
あ、
bomb.
王子を奪うって何じゃ。
声がでけえよ。
アトリよ、この兵団はもうおしまい。
Yeah.
王子を手土産にトルケル軍に入ろうや。他の奴らも半数以上がこっち側だ。残りの半数ともすぐに話がつ
Ah, I like those guys.
く。裏切るのか、アシェラット。裏切るって言い方は人聞き悪いぜ、アトリ。
Then what
あ
is
い
it?
つはいい狩猟だ。よくやってるよ。だから狩猟として責任を取ってもらうんで。大丈夫だよ。逃げ切れるって兄じゃ。今までもそうだったろ。今まではな。だがここ最近のやつはどうだ。立て続けに読みを外してる。月が落ちてんだよ。巻いたはずのトルケルにも。
And back in the day, there was a lot of significance placed in fate and luck. Right? If you look in any scripture, there were a lot of rituals for luck enhancement. So luck and fate were very, very important. If something happened, it was because of your luck. Something good happened because your luck's good. Something bad happened because your luck's bad. And if your luck's bad, then it means the gods are unhappy. You need to do something to please the gods to fix your luck. So luck is a very important belief to people of these times.
みっこっちまったじゃねえか。中をすんなよ。まあよ。あいつは確かにいい
Because you'll notice they talk so much about luck.
狩猟だ。なのにどうしてトルケルなんぞに手を出したかな。兄じゃ。俺だって残念なんだぜ。でも仕方がねえんだよ。アシェラッドは博打を打って負けたんだ。ただそれだけさ。
上出来上出来。これで連中も2のソリを渡すのに手間取るだろう。
身を捨てて追ってきたらどうする？
そうしたら食料の調達に時間を食う。飯も食わずに長距離は追ってこれんさ。よし、進軍再開。
来た。
Also, the ear guy. I like him.
ああ、光った。
Something's happening. Something is. Oh, spears. Bringing spears. You wanna throw it? Makes sense. Nice.
マジかよ。槍千人ってありえねえ。いや、いっぺんに4人だ。やべえ。
Mhm.
やべえ。マジでやべえよ。
落ち着け、野郎ども。まだ距離はある。橋も落とした。今の槍は忘れろ。
橋が何だってんだよ。そこの川歩いて渡れるぜ。気休めにもならねえ。
そう思うか。
Yeah.
そう思うなら今すぐ出発だ。時間が惜しい。
Mm-hmm.
またかよ。行軍って他に言葉を知らねえのか。あんたはよ。
トルケルには勝てん。あと1日辛抱しろ。橋を壊したことの効果が出る。行軍の速度は2の速度だ。連中は必ず2渡しにもたつく。
Mm-hmm.
2を離れて兵だけで追ってきても補給なしだ。そんな行軍なんて1日が限界だ。分かったか野郎ども。分かったら歩け。
その一日を生き延びられる保証はねえ。
あ、そうならここでお別れだ。俺は急ぐので失礼するよ。
What will Ashla do? Oh, okay. That is how it end the episode. I'm curious how Ashla is going to handle this, right? Because they're going to need a distraction if they want to take the sled. Will Ashla stay behind to be the distraction to hold the people back while the rest of the team gets away? Question mark, because there has to be something, right? And the team that is going to betray Ashlad right now and try to join Thorkel's side will meet the same fate as the deserters we saw before. Even if they give him the prince, he'll take the prince and kill the rest. That's just the way the cookie crumble. And I suddenly remembered Jim Carrey. That is it for episode 16 of Vinland Saga. I'll see you again with. It's fine. I thought that I had something to do tomorrow, but I'll see you again tomorrow. Same time, same place, same channel with a new episode. Until then, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and I go live every single day. You can catch me live and drop in and say hi, even if you're busy. See you guys next time. Until then.